audio included.
I
So
hate
Enterprise,
how
yeah.
much of a pain in the ass this is.
So what?
You able to include your audio?
Yeah, it's included.
Alright, everyone's included?
Yep.
Alright.
You able to include your audio?
Alright, hang on. Let me post this shit real quick. And I'm tagging you by the way.
Okay.
That way you guys can see it. You can, once you see it, you can post it and just have you guys check it out if they want.
So on Twitter?
Yeah, it's gonna be, post is gonna be on
I
Twitter.
think I follow you on Twitch anyways. Milsim News.
Alright. So, oh shit, I already got two. Everyone, let's do a quick introduction. Everyone, welcome to the first installment of hopefully many of In the Field. This is where we join armor forger units and observing them for a few days or so, and observing what their operations are, training and exercises, as we stated in Twitter. Today we are joined by our pilot unit, which is led by DS Brewer. Uh, Still learning the ranking system, so forgive me if I butcher it to an extent. We also have Doc Wallace with here and Enterprise.
Yeah, I'm Colonel D.S. Brewer. I am the regiment commander for the 75th Ranger Regiment. Doc Wallace here is my command sergeant major, so he's Sergeant Major Doc Wallace. He's the command sergeant major for the entire regiment. Enterprise here, he is the S4, the regiment S4, which is in charge of mods and servers, as well as he's also the regiment adjutant as well. He's a major.
When you say adjutant, that's not like JAG, is it? Because I'm just using Navy terminology there.
No, adjutant's more like secretary, but more. It's weird. It's like a secretary, but it's not. Secretary for myself helps me like with planning for the community for the unit. So it's a lot more than just secretary. There's a lot of things that go along with it.
Okay. Um, so DS, this is actually the second time we actually talked to you. Well, can you refresh any returning guests to your previous unit that was on here?
So yeah, actually, last time was Thanksgiving last year, and I think I was away from my Xbox, so I wasn't actually able to make it. So it was my Italian leadership at the time. But last time we talked, I don't think we actually might have just became the regiment, but now we've actually enlarged since you've talked to us last. We've tacked on two brand new battalions to the regiment. Back when we talked to us last, we were the 2nd and 3rd Ranger Battalion. Now we have two extra, actually 3 battalions total, tacked on for a total of 5 battalions underneath the 75th Ranger Regiment. We have 1st Ranger Battalion, aka Viper Battalion. That's a new one. We just added them in January of this year. We have 2nd Ranger, who's been here from the start. Everyone's already tracking that. 3rd Ranger's been here since June, July of last year. 4th Ranger Battalion is something new. We're looking to stand up a new 4th Ranger Battalion here, either the end of this month or the start of next month, maybe even late next month, depending on how things go. And then we have our headquarters battalion, which is new as well. We started our headquarters battalion in January of this year. And then our special troops battalion is where our in-house ODA, Delta, 160th store, and our Air Force contingents are at. Like I said, yeah, that's our 5 battalions so far. Looking to open up a 6th one, which would be 4th Ranger Battalion here in the near future.
Gotcha. How many battalions do you expect? How many battalions in the future do you see to open up for 75th?
Yeah, we're looking to expand Obviously, as the future goes on, we gain more men, more manpower. 4th Ranger Battalion is the newest one we're planning. That's going to be another infantry battalion. And then we also plan sometime in the next year, maybe a year and a half, depends on how long it takes. We do know that this game is coming out with PlayStation here soon. So whenever that does happen, we are looking to get a decent amount of players. Whenever we do get PlayStation, that's going to be a decent infill personnel. But yeah, we're looking to open up 5th and 6th Ranger Battalion, hopefully in a year, maybe a year and a half. As well as also we're going to be opening up 10th Mountain Division. And 10th Mountain Division is going to be a attachment to the USASOC, which is something that we hope to fully expand into. Like once I get the regiment full with 6 Ranger battalions, the Special Troops Battalion, and a Headquarters Battalion, I plan to expand from just being the 75th Ranger Regiment and becoming USASOC, which will be United States Army Special Operations Command. And with that, we will oversee the 75th First Special Forces, First Special Forces Battalion, Delta, First SFA Delta, 160th SOAR, and then as well, 10th Mountain Division is going to be our conventional element attached to the command. And that's our plans for later on down the road. Like I said, this could be anywhere to a year to 2 years.
Now you said sorry. You said later down the road it could be command can evolve into first special what was it? First Special Forces Group.
Yeah, First Special Forces. That's going to be the command that oversees all our Special Forces teams, our groups, our UDAs.
Now, what made you want to include 10th Mountain Division?
Any time that a command such as ourselves or a element as big as our unit, we always are going to need a conventional element for support. There's some things that USOC just doesn't have whenever it comes to the whole thing of support, whether that's military police, artillery, all those things that we don't have at the regiment or that we don't have at anything else. That's what the 10th Mountain Division will provide to us. Will be that sustainment support element to the USASOC, the United States Army Special Operations Command.
Now, I assume when you came to choosing conventional units, was there a list of like other units besides 10th Mountain Division?
There were, but at the end of the day, we decided and we settled on 10th Mountain Division just because of their real life applicability. Usually, whenever 75th works with conventional elements, it's either going to be 82nd, 101st, or 10th Mountain. So we just decided on 10th Mountain. Just because of the lineage and stuff of the unit as well, the 10th Mountain Division has a very long and proud history, so that's why we went with it.
I get you. For people that may be watching this that aren't a part of 75th, that maybe say, hey, this looks like a good unit that I want to join. And they want to join, say, oh shit, he was just DC'd. Oh shit. I'm still getting used to this. It's actually the first Armor Forger unit that I'm interviewing. Alright, so say that like say there's someone else not in your unit that's watching this and wants to join your unit, but they want to wait until you guys open up 10th Mountain Division. Could they expect the training to be more difficult than what it is right now? What would you say is the most rigorous training? That's actually first. I never met a Milsim unit that has their unit that has members of their unit learn another language. Yeah, especially like DHS and shit. Now, one thing I'll say that I was actually surprised is the amount of folks I've seen from Battlefield in this unit. I mean, you got Sergeant R. Forgotten. You got, uh, forgive me if I pronounce this rank wrong, First Lieutenant Punisher. And yeah, it was even, hey, you even have one of my old guys from BF5 in your unit. Shout out to Private Caesar Badger. Shout out to him. He was one of the old hands from Seventh Fleet back in BF5. And I was actually he when I saw how he messaged me, I didn't first know who he was, but like he started asking questions like, "Oh fuck me, running." Yeah, one of my guys is that does he one of my guys that does uh, GTA Milsim unit. He does art. Yeah, Anna Miller. He's actually doing Rasp on this weekend. Hang on a sec. Shit. Uh, Gentlemen, can you check your audio in the party chat? Make sure that the box is checked.
Yeah, my box. Yeah, my box just checks, but I'm not hearing me in the stream. I just haven't been talking because I'm focusing on getting the mods back up and pops right now.
Alright, they said you can hear Doc now. Hang on a second. Uh, Punisher, can you guys hear Brewer? Yeah, they can't hear Punish. Like they can hear Doc. They can hear Enterprise. Alright, per look back into the party chat and see if you have the check mark on your included audio. See if that all right.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me,
see if that helps.
I'm good. It's just I've been focusing on trying to get some mods up.
Yeah, they can hear Doc and Enterprise. It's just Bird they can't hear.
What?
Yeah, they hear Doc and Enterprise. It's just Bird they can't hear. Yeah, they hear Doc and Enterprise.
Let me leave the party and join back.
Yeah, I think that might fix it.
All right.
I'm gonna disconnect from server. I'm gonna go check in the pub.
Hey, I just heard
Alright.
him.
Oh, you just heard him? God damn it.
Yeah, that's probably what he needed to do. He needed to fix that. He should
I
be
just
good
heard
now.
myself on the stream too. As soon as I left, I was like, damn it.
Alright, make sure you add your let me know your audio sync.
There we go. Yep, I can hear myself on the stream now. We're good to go.
Alright, Punisher, can you hear him? Yeah, Punisher. I'm surprised he actually joined the army.
Punisher, he's a fucking Marine.
Yeah, he's a Marine. He's a fucking nerd now. Nerd.
Alright, what next?
Alright, shit, what the hell is the question? I was gonna ask. I'm guard baby now. Shit. You would. What do you think entices people from Battlefield to join the 75th?
If I had to guess, probably just the way we're trying, or the way we can simulate here on Reforger. It's just it's way more Milsim friendly, especially obviously because it's Arma. I mean, they made Arma 3, Arma 2, everything like that. I mean, it's just way more Milsim friendly on here. And like I said, this game is meant specifically for Milsim. Don't get me wrong, you can Milsim on BF4, you can Milsim on Call of Duty, you can do it on Roblox, but the interface here for the allowment of mods, because like I said, we have berets, we have uniforms, we have parachutes, we have MAP-Vs, JLTVs, weapons, like every single weapon system under the sun that you can think about. Just the applicability here and the realism you're able to simulate here is by far the best you can. Because like I said, Battlefield, you have your guy wears one single uniform. Don't get me wrong, you can change your camo colors and all that stuff. But you guy has one single uniform. It's just like the servers and stuff, like you can't do what we can do here. Like I said, we can get 128 players in a server and do something. We just had 90. Don't get me wrong, but there was just an update, so servers were a little unstable. We just did a 90-man airborne school, and like I said, we were able to teach everything that's applicable. And there's a lot of things that are applicable here.
Yeah, yeah, I sit there jumping with the damn boys in the parachutes. Like shit, man. I might as well be the first paratrooper qualified reporter you see.
I mean, hey, if you gotta get into the combat, you gotta get there somehow. Whatever way the soldiers take.
Shit. Like I used head real quick, but for context, can you explain the beginnings of for people watching this? that maybe not be part of 75th. Can you explain to them the beginnings of 75th from when you guys started up until now?
Yeah, so we started November 15th, 2023. Um, this is back whenever the game, still pretty new, game about for maybe 5, 6 months at this point. And mods, it just became a thing. Mods were coming out, allowing us to not just wear the in-game stuff. So one of the big packs back then was the 3rd Ranger Battalion mod pack made by Aussie Merc. And we kind of took track of that. Like I said, November 15th, 2022, we started as a single platoon. I was a second lieutenant DS Brewer. I was a platoon leader. We grew very fast. We had a public server and a private server. Our whole thing was people would play on our public server. If they wanted anything more organized, they could come over to our private server for something more organized. And we kind of took off with that, kind of utilizing our public servers as a way to recruit personnel. And like I said, our private servers were where we did the real stuff at. From there, we grew to a company. Company took off, I think, by January or February of 2023. We grew into a battalion. I took over as a battalion commander of the 2nd Ranger Battalion. And then from there, we just kept growing. July, maybe August 2023, we started 3rd Ranger Battalion. From there, we kept growing. January of this year, we opened 1st Ranger Battalion as well as our headquarters battalion. And here, hopefully soon, within the next month or so, we should be opening up another 4th battalion. So just continue to grow, continue to expand, and providing the community with some realism. Guess he's still on the pod. Wallace, if you wanna introduce yourself to the crowd and tell them a little bit about yourself, how you joined the unit and stuff like that, feel free.
Yes, sir. So I joined on March 15th, 2023. I came in virtually knowing next to nothing due to my prior experiences when I was in units before this one. What made this unit different from any other unit I've been a part of is that you earned your progression not just by knowing things, not just by sitting in activity like doing these little duties like assisting with recruiting, training, stuff like that, but also earning things and commitment onto the battlefield. Because you get commissions on the battlefield based on your performance if you do well, right? So when I came in, this was it was a mind blower. When all the prior experience I had to virtually throw a lot of that out the window. The only thing that served me well in regards to prior experience is my administrative capabilities. Um, I came into Assassin Company, Demon Platoon specifically, was within the squad there for and I'd say about a good 2 months before I eventually ended up getting a grip on everything that's going on, getting an understanding, getting to know more people. Worked my way up to be a team leader at one point, and then after not too long after I was a team leader, I got invited to come up at the company level to work with the company staff for back then was Lieutenant Ranger 5225. But when I first came in, he was my PSG, but he wanted me to come in as a clerk, which at that time nobody had done anything like that before. So that's where the idea of our record archives kind of fostered from, is the work that I did as a clerk. So moving forward from there, did things, kept track of everybody's records. We're talking like official records, LOAs, anything in regarding to training, instruction, guidances, documents, you name it. I
Shit.
had all that information there.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We
All
can.
right. I had to go get some beer.
You're good. So, adding on to that, I'm going to go ahead and say from there, I ended up going to a couple of meetings, to fill in for my company commander at that time. And, this fine gentleman here to my left, after being the only one think about this for a moment. The only clerk, as a clerk, the only company member coming to these battalion meetings and for giving this man everything he wanted to hear, he stood up one day and he's like, "Hey, how come you ain't a first sergeant yet?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't make those decisions, sir.
I
I just
told him.
report that info.
I told him he needs a damn clerk. I told him multiple times he needs a damn clerk. Little, it doesn't have to be a fucking officer. It could be like a little fucking specialist or from private. It's like, oh, let me type this out. I got a fucking stupid fast time, type time. It's like, dude, fucking type it in like 150 word essay, like three seconds.
Technically, Enterprise is kind of my clerk, but like I said, he does a lot more than that. But still, this thing that I even need to do.
Yeah, building off of my
Damn.
story, I was told by my CEO to go to my first promo board. You know, you got to remember, man, I was never really, I didn't really have a lot of time as a TL. Wasn't never a squad leader. Wasn't never a platoon sergeant. So everything I had to do, I had to basically read everything doctrinally, and it was a little bit more difficult for me. Well, come to find out, go to my first board. Of course, I was nervous. Told them everything that I did, and I brought to the table based on the MOS of 71L, which was I was the only one doing this. From
For people watching, what is 71L?
That's a company clerk.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So when that happened, after I went to the board, ended up getting promoted, and then from there on, I kind of found myself one morning as a first sarge of ACO because my commander needed a first sarge because there for a while we didn't have an XO or a first sarge. It was just my company commander and clerk running the whole company because people just weren't available. So
So,
you
so
know
he's
how.
like, it's pretty much thrown to the fire, really.
Yeah, you basically learn everything as you go, and you got to do it quickly. But I had a really strong commander, man. He was very. I had his back. He had mine. We worked hard together, and part of us we're very grateful for everything that we've done for one another. Primarily because we propelled each other to the higher ranks in the upper echelons due to the fruits of the work that we did at the company level. We'll always be grateful for one another for that.
Rock on.
Yeah, so
Quick
yep.
question. What would you say would be the goofiest moment of your time here observing DS Brother?
The goofiest moment of him, the time that he either intentionally or not decided to fly a helicopter, ended up going backwards, did a suplex, and he ended up leaving the server, rather by design or intentional. Maybe it was a punishment, I don't know, but I
Wait,
happened.
that wasn't this training, was it?
No, this was a long time ago.
Okay. I saw him in the the first
I
helicopter.
spawned back in. The
I-
dude said, "Is everything good? What happened?" I said, "I don't know, man. He just suplexed the chopper and then he left." I said, "I don't know if that was a cruel joke or not, but
I walked up to I was taking pictures of the folks that like the second shocks and all that stuff that were waiting for the helicopter rides, and I saw him in the first helicopter. I crouch walked up to him. And I was like, "Hey, don't hit the ground. Like, don't plow into the ground like you did the first time." I saw the fucking when he did this little first jump. It's like pretty much plowed right into the ground.
yeah, he's done some pretty extraordinary things that most men have not attempted to do. But he's a colonel, so I guess that makes it acceptable. Being a first is a trademark, and he does that quite well.
Exactly.
uh, I know you guys are up for vote for the best Milsim unit in Milsim use Discord.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
we're trying to stand out. I mean, just because we're the largest doesn't mean we should be the best. We got to be critiqued based upon um, the training and stuff we do here as well, not just our numbers. And we're looking forward to whenever they make their choice. I mean, I know even if we don't make it, we're still gonna try to make it our best because we have a lot of personnel here, a lot of people here with a lot of experience, whether that's real life or Milsim, and they bring a lot to the table whenever it comes into the terms of training. Almost every single school we have at the regiment is taught, advised, and created by people that have gone to the school or cadre the school in real life. So that's one of the things that makes us rather unique. Not everyone has the ability to do that.
Nice, nice. Uh, shit. No, how often do you guys get into contact with other units outside 75th?
It's not as often as you'd think. Coming from the BF4 community, I know like the whole thing over there is unit on unit stuff, but here it's completely different. You can do unit on unit stuff in conflicts, but it's just a completely different environment. A lot of the Milsims here are more PVE focused. Well, last time we did a PvP event was probably 3 to 4 months ago. We went up against Third Commando. Uh, and that was a pretty good game. We had like 90, 95 people. They had about 35. We beat them in about an hour and a half or something. Entire conflict
Jesus.
match. Yeah, like we said, we've gone up against a couple different units. I think we're about 4-0 right now. We just don't do a lot of PvP. Anytime a unit asks us, well, yeah, we'll say it. But besides that, it's more internal stuff. We'll have battalions go up against a battalion first. We'll have Second Ranger face off against Third Ranger against First Ranger, and do some conflict matches battalion on battalion.
Now, if it's like army on army stuff, like you guys take it, or this like doesn't matter, not what the unit's branch is.
What's your question?
Uh, does it matter like if the unit that's challenging you is army, or like will you tank them if there's like say marines or whatnot?
It doesn't matter. We'll face anyone wants to have a good time.
All right, everyone, place your bets. We can't be held legally liable if you don't make money off of that. But hey, I mean, it's turned Milsim News into a damn Vegas gambling unit. Shit.
There's like a one or two communities out there where like units do unit on unit stuff. Like I said, we're more PvE focused. Like I said, but we do train for PvP events. Whenever our battalions go to the National Training Center, they go up against a minority of
Not
players with a majority of AI. So that way, there's still like some player things that go on there.
right, cause so the National Training Center is that within 75th or is that external?
It's a mod made by someone, and it's a map. And it's like I said, we just put it on all of our servers and our battalions. Anytime before a battalion deploys, they have to qualify at the National Training Center first.
All right, so I'm not sure. Pardon if you heard that. Uh, what was your recent deployment for your unit?
The regiment deployed to the Kunar region of Afghanistan. All the battalions rotated through that and did their own part of the deployment. First was Third Ranger Battalion. Third Ranger Battalion started up the deployment with their first 2 weeks, and they secured the general area around Fob, Michigan, in Kunar, and kind of gained safe hold within the area. Then we had First Ranger Battalion, or actually, yeah, Second Ranger Battalion that replaced Third Ranger. Second Ranger continued to fully develop and kind of go around and conduct operations, conduct raids in the Kuna region, and then First Ranger Battalion came in and ended up finishing off the deployment, taking out all of ISIS K in the Kuna region. Like I said, this was over 6 weeks. Each battalion got 2 weeks for the deployment.
So as soon as like one unit comes in, it's constant operations for them.
Yeah, we have a constant rotation going around for the battalions. One battalion is on red cycle taskings, which is just the op tempo is super low. You're not doing a lot. It's a regiment's not telling your battalion to do a lot. Like it's focused on company, platoon level training as well as filling up the regiment or filling up that battalion with personnel. Usually during regiment RAS, we like to favor the battalions that are on red cycle tasking. So after their deployment, they go to red cycle tasking, and we can send them a bunch of new guys so that way they can prepare those new guys. After red cycle taskings, 2 weeks, you go into a 2 week training phase, which is training for your deployment. Whatever your deployment's going to be, you are training for that deployment for that during that 2 week phase. You're doing team, squad, platoon, live fire. You're doing company Califax. You're doing and then you're getting ready for the final exercise with the NCC, the National Training Center. The battalion deploys to the National Training Center before their deployment. That's their last final phase of the battalion to work together and kind of finalize for their deployment. And then after that, boom, they go off on deployment. 2 weeks of deployment. Like I said, it's just a constant rotation of that. So every 6 weeks, you go through one training or one entire phase.
All right. Take a quick gander into the chat. I'll adjust the. It's just a response to a member in the chat. I guess he's from Yo-Yo. I'm not 100% sure. To Jerry James Games. I was like, yeah, I said, how drunk is the interviewer? It's like, that's a rhetorical question. Everyone who's watched this long enough to know how
Doc Wall's
shit
just
is.
chilling.
But usually I have a few beers and we'll chill, asking questions and whatnot. As for doing that, prepare for the interview. If there was like one of the usual interviews like that I do, like with the say if this was an MRT or a Milsim Real Talk interview, then yeah, I would do that. Like I would already have the questions lined up, but like anyone who wants to know MRT is just Milsim Real Talk is where Milsim is trash talk each other, shit. But we this is new territory that we are entering. This is a new series called In the Field. So, of course, I mean, we're going to be learning this shit once, like, we're going to take baby steps with this. So this is actually, I'll be honest with you, when we first started doing this with the 75th, like watching day two of Ranger School to now, it was actually fun. I mean, we had an absolute ball. Like, of course, taking pictures and whatnot. And, of course, again, we appreciate Colonel Burr for allowing us to do this.
No problem. Glad to have you. I know you've been in here the past week, kind of seeing how the regiment operates.
Yeah, and, of course, I mean, we're always curious, like, everyone has watched this is, like, curious as how one person does it. I mean, I know there's individuals that from the battlefield, like from the old battlefield days, that left that nonsense and joined Arma. They're now wanting to explore, like they think they're doing good, and of course, if we start doing like posting more Armor stuff, there's like, oh, how's this unit doing, or how's that unit doing, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities here on Reforger. It's literally what you make it. You just got to come in and get prepared. If I was going to give any advice to anyone for like the Xbox BF4 community, I would say get on Reforger while you still can before the PlayStation dudes get in here. Because like I said, it could be any month now that this game was going to drop for PlayStation. We're going to have an influx of players coming to this game, and that's going to be a lot of possible recruits for a lot of units out there. So if you've ever been on the edge or thinking about doing it, definitely come check Reforger out. At least give it a poke or give it a try. We'll feel free, or if there's any unit out there, any new units that need help, we're always down to assist personnel. that need it, or any units that need it, need help getting started on here. We always love helping out the community. So whatever people need help with, we're down to help out.
Do you guys mind if I invite someone?
Sure.
Excuse me, I had a burp there for a second. Fucking dealing with big social. Do you mind if I invite
Sure, invite
Operator
'em.
Top? Alright, Operator, I know you're listening to this shit. So once you join, I need you to include your audio. You got that? Because I know you're in. I know you're in the fucking chat. Hey, fucking join.
Sorry,
Let
I'm
me know.
being the
Hey,
uncle in this corner.
hey, is your audio included?
You
Aerosol. I never got that shit. I was actually gonna get with you about that because I seen you guys were testing Task Force. Fucking hell. I'm not sure if someone's taking a pity on you or just hate Windows.
It was the sniper on the slope roof.
yeah, they fucked up. Bad
Goddamn
aim.
Secret Service.
Bad aim.
Fucking hell, Keller can see them. What operator, if you wanted to introduce yourself to the folks on the stream.
Yes, sir. I'm Second Lieutenant Operator Top. Joined recently by Colonel Burr as a mostly content creator, but I am welcome to be here. Just kind of watching you guys silently in the background while I'm watching your Twitch, but yeah, good to be here.
Okay. Uh, so Doc, how long? I'm gonna ask you a question. I don't know. I've been talking to T.S. Brewer here. How long have you been doing Milsim?
I've been doing
Well,
Milsim. Oh, yes, I'm here, Doc.
he was asking me.
Uh, Doc Wallace.
So I joined this Milsim, like official Milsim, back last year on March the 15th. Beyond the Milsim, the experience I was telling you about, I got about, I'd say right around the ballpark, about 12, 13 years worth of community experience, uh, working with different groups over the years.
What were those units that you worked with?
You ever heard of a group called KSI?
That's a fuck. That's actually an old unit I heard of.
Yep. Knowledge, strength, and integrity. And they used to go to go to MLG events. Used to be a really big Halo 2 clan back in the day, long, long time ago. And I was kicking it over there with them for about 4 or 5 years, and then I eventually retired. I got tired of it. Got some people that up and coming ended up taking over, and after doing it for so long, just kind of be like, well, I'm handing it over. So I retired off of it. They got me on a Wikipedia page, so I guess that counts for something.
Oh, wait. KSI, the MLG group from back when I was like in high school, has you on a Wikipedia page.
That's the same KSI, KSIglobal.org and KSIglobal.com,
That's
respectively.
Jesus Christ. That's old. That's God damn. That makes me feel real fucking old. That's like Halo 3 age.
Yep. Long time ago, back when KSI 77 used to run the joint, went by the name of Bill. Long time ago.
You guys actually had your own fucking profile pictures posted up by Xbox, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that shit goes. There's a That was actually a sale on their shit. Everyone was like, "Oh, wait, that's not mistaken. Your clan shit was like a crown or some shit like that."
Yeah, yeah. It was a long
Fuck
time ago,
no.
man.
Yeah, I fucking remember that shit.
I first joined them back when I was 19. Now I'm 34, pushing 35.
Do any of them have any of them reach out to you?
Some of them have. I'm still in contact with some old friends of mine that I used to be really close to. They ain't in there no more, obviously. But they've reached out to me. They asked me if I wanted to come into their what they would consider to be their Hall of Fame retiree section and help teach like their FTLA courses. And I told them, nah, I'm too busy with the Milsim stuff over here with what I'm doing. They couldn't believe that I'm still up and running. I was like, yeah, I just don't talk about it. Y'all never asked. So,
Oh shit. Brutal.
I'm still here. We got MPs loading into the server.
yep.
The MB training.
I think they're here to fight security.
Ah,
Yeah, boys always on top of their security. Shout out to those 31 Bravos out there, keeping them men safe in the servers, because we wouldn't know what safety is without those gentlemen.
shit. Okay, so Brewer, I'll start with you. What what is something you see happening in the future? Like, what is the end goal for you in the future?
I don't even know if there's technically an end goal. I mean, I would like to stand up the entire army, but that'd take 10, 15 years.
Shit.
But the goal is to just keep expanding, keep ever expanding, maintaining what we have. Obviously, I've always made the decision at the end of the day of whenever it is time for us to expand. Um, whenever we were platoon, we made the choice to expand to a company. Whenever we were a company, we made the choice to expand to a battalion. Whenever we were a battalion, made the choice to expand to the regiment. And then it'll just be once the regiment's full, like okay, we gotta expand it to the command. Like I said, it'll just be continually going after that. Each thing's gonna take longer than the last. So, for instance, platoon to company took us a couple weeks. Company to battalion took a couple months. Battalion to regiment took a couple months, and then regiment to the command is gonna take us in total probably about a year, maybe 2.5 years. So each time we expand, it's gonna take longer to get to the next one.
Alright. Ah, I feel old saying that. I think about the time
You,
I get
you want to go check out
wrapping up.
you want to go check out the MPs? Look pretty sexy.
Sure.
Actually, I don't think the stream can hear in game check, can they?
They
Invite
can't
them in
hear
the party.
game chat. It's all part chat right now.
We'll invite them to the party.
I think it's all MP training going on right now.
It's past 10 o'clock on a Thursday. They're not training.
Ticking around. Hey, Tommaso.
Rebellion's a
Hey,
PC dude. I can't invite him.
wait, can they invite Tommaso and Krim? Can you guys include your audio?
DS for which who doesn't have
PC,
access?
the Rebellion dude.
Hold on.
You can, Salty, if you want, you can talk to either Crim while they're in game chat? Crim's a party chat. You got
Yeah,
Crim's
I can't.
Crim's the first sergeant over there. If you want to ask him anything about the MPs.
Does he have his audio included? That's a,
What
shit.
he meant, Krim, the audio checkbox on the top of the party, that's what he was talking about. Do you have that checkbox checked?
Yes, I do.
Okay, firm.
Shit. Alright, Krim. How's your day been?
Oh, it's been good. Just getting, you know, uh, tabs and stuff like that. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing alright. I was actually kind of surprised I didn't see you during airborne training.
Oh, I was there.
Were you?
Yes, we spoke earlier, and then when you said you'll be back, I hard PC. Oh, one sec. What?
Fucking Russians.
Got to see him in action.
Yeah, damn right.
Way quicker than the fucking Secret Service. The question is that they know how to shoot up a slope.
I
mean, that was close range, but
where the fuck did he come from, though?
Yeah, the Russians and Evron could be hiding and coming out at a moment's notice, man. Gotta be vigilant at all times.
I only got these hands. Talk about damn, I got a weapon. Oh fuck! No! Oh fuck! No! Hey, souvenirs are a thing.
I took a hit.
I feel like a doctor from MASH. Hey, Crib, you're gonna need a damn doctor for that shit.
Mess these dudes up.
Who spawned the Russians?
Oh,
That's
man,
just the
I'll
island of
let you see how they operate.
I mean, I understand that, but god damn, son.
Total casualties is
I hear
7.
I hear gunshots to my east.
We're back in the building.
Okay. Back in there, I guess. Ah, shit. Alright, so...
Yeah, they're just properly. Let me get in the office and let me have my peaceful security on their usual. Just bear with me, gentlemen.
As you can tell, that's a very common practice around here.
Well, it goes to damn Russians again.
They got it under control.
Got napalm them.
You gotta remember, man, enemies, if they know they have full bird colonel in the AO, they gonna be trying to come after them, man. They want that intel.
I mean, they're getting creative.
They getting smarter, especially after every
What
update.
questions do you have for First Sergeant Krim here about the MPs.
Oh shit. Fucking Crab, how long you been running the MPs?
I am just shy of upcoming 8 months within the 31 Bravos. So I've been here for quite some time. There have been other MPs who are in higher leadership positions than me that have been here way longer than I have. But just
Alright. Balancing this in Twitch live stream. Alright, gents. Brewer, I know you got paperwork, which I really suggest you get a clerk for.
So I got Enterprise for.
You got your fucking enterprise for.
Excuse me.
This is
No, that is what my job is.
He's called Old Reliable around here.
He handles his fair share, but I still gotta do things day to day. I'm a control freak, so I like to make sure shit gets done right.
Alright. Anything you want to say to the audience before we take off?
Not really. Just if you've never tried Milsim, at least give Armor Forge a try. It's really fun. Even if we're not the unit for you, there's still a shit ton of units out there. Whether you want the most realistic thing there is, or if you just want a chill environment to play with, give Forger a try. It won't let you down. It's pretty fun.
Alright. Now, again, we appreciate you guys being the first unit to do this operation, do this stream with us.
You need help finding other units? Just
fucking why is there a random ass BTR going out? What the fuck? Okay, there's two. Brewer, why is everything going to shit right now?
They're trying to get me.
With the secret of formula.
What are you talking about? It's just hamburger meat. What secret is there?
It's Colonel Brewer's hamburger meat is the one. Got the good
What is
shit.
it? Jerk off? What? Does he jerk off in it? Yeah,
It's
please don't
that's
send me
a
this.
Nah, that's a mystery.
Tom. Alright.
You know what? I'm gonna go deal with this myself.
Blow him up. Alright, but again, Brewer, like I said, I appreciate the, taking time out of your day, and of course, your schedule.
Yeah, man.
To- Oh shit. I still don't understand why you take 4 hours to do paperwork.
There's a lot of documents that gotta get done.
Yeah, you have people for that.
He's a very passionate man.
If I had people do the paperwork, what would I do?
Lead?
I do that through paperwork. Memorandums.
Wait, can we not steal the fucking BTRs?
Doc, hop in.
Stop, steal the BTR.
I'll do with it. You guys get out of here.
I can't do shit with this thing.
Flanking.
God damn it. I require tree 50.
Backflex clear.
Fire box down.
BTR down.
Okay.
Go,
Alright.
stay with me.
Fluffyco is dead.
He knocked me out. Good.
Alright, gents, but I'm gonna call it the stream now. But Burr, I appreciate taking time out of your day.
No problem.
I know I'm
Glad to
gonna
have
be
you.
going on a fish trip until Tuesday. Do you have anything going on next week?
Just dinner fries. What we got going on next week?
Alright. So, for next week, what day about, give or take?
Just Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Wednesday we got our RASP, and Friday we have a few different leadership assessment programs.
Lab, okay.
Yep. And then a few meetings here and there, but nothing really class related outside of Sapper day 3.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Alright, if you guys are cool, I can join you guys next week after Tuesday.
That sounds good. See you on Wednesday, Rasp, maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say, come in on the RASP, see what that's all about.
Just remember, my guy Adam Miller is going on Sunday Rasp. I'm not saying
Yeah, no,
bully
you're
him,
good.
but just pick him up from time to time. Other than that, everyone that's watching is still watching from the 75th. I appreciate your time, and I know you, again, this is the pilot episode. We hope to have more episodes from different units or whatnot. But again, shout out to Carl Burr for allowing us to take action in these. Yeah, I'm good over there. I'm just trying to take cover. Shit. But thank you guys, and for us. We actually hope to work with you guys in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
No problem. I heard man down, man down.